Hi, I'm Charlton Copeland. I teach at the law school. I teach civil procedure 1 to first-year students, and I've taught administrative law as an upper level class, and this year as a first-year elective, and federal courts. I'm also teaching a seminar in preemption, which is an advanced con law or topic in issues of federalism or around federalism. So I've been asked to give you some advice with respect to what classes I think are invaluable, the classes that you should not graduate from law school without having taken. The first class I would add to the list is business organization or corporations or business associations. I think it's incredibly important whether you are going to be a litigator or a transactional attorney to understand the structure of corporations. I think if you're going to be a public policy advocate, you've got to understand corporations. I think it's incredibly important for you to take tax, just simply because at the end of the day, everything has to be taxed. I was just looking at the healthcare reform legislation with respect to the individual mandate, and the individual mandate is in fact a 2.5% tax that is imposed on individuals who don't obtain health care insurance, and so even healthcare reform, as you undoubtedly are not surprised by, is about tax. Constitutional law too, I think, is incredibly important. Evidence, again, whether you're going to be a litigator or not, but particularly if you're going to be a litigator. And then finally, I'll make a plug for my own subject matter, administrative law. Now that doesn't, and it shouldn't be read as being limited to administrative law, but I think that you should take a class that has some regulatory component. So much of American public law and your law practices are going to be statutory and regulatory, and you've got to understand those areas, I think. So environmental, securities regulation, anything that falls under a sort of regulatory, statutory class is, I think, a must before you graduate.